Hello Virgo, it is the 21st of November 2025. This is your reading and it's going to be general, so please take what resonates and let the rest go. Let's welcome in our high frequency archangels, ascended masters, light beings, spirit guides, and of course our higher selves to assist with this reading today. Okay Virgo, let's see what's going to jump out here for the center for you. Thank you, Spirit. We just need one or two cards. There we have it. Boom. Beautiful energy. Clarity, insight, success, victory. You're in a good place at the moment, Virgo. Or, you're about to be embarking on something new, or maybe you're going to get an insight or an aha moment that's going to give you some clarity. Okay, Page of Wands. Yep, new path. So maybe you're getting some insights on a new venture, a new spiritual beginning, a passion that you're going to be looking into. And here we have underneath the Page of Cups. So this can sort of be to do with your creativity, your intuition, your spirituality, paying attention to your emotions as well. Okay, here we have the Knight of Cups as well. So love coming in, perhaps just come in recently for you, and the 10 of Swords. We're going to look at these cards quickly, briefly, and then I'll look at the bigger picture as well. Wow, movement. The 8 of Wands has been appearing in the readings this week. Very interesting. That means a lot of things are moving and changing and shifting, which is very resonant with the energies that are going on at the moment. All of the solar and astrological energies. There's a lot of things going on. And here we have the 5 of Pentacles as well. Also a number of change. Pentacles. 5 of Swords. Also an energy of change. 5 of Swords. Wow, there's a lot of change going on for you here, Virgo. The Moon, a lot of depth stuff going on. You're also probably getting clear on things that you've been a bit confused or uncertain about. I think you're getting some clarity on those things. And here we have the Legacy card, sort of to do with family, also security, a financial legacy, or something that you're wanting to do long-term and pass on, like a project or a business. And here you have it. The bottom of the deck, the overall energy for the reading is the King of Wands. So, moving into your empowerment, managing things really well, being able to express your passions and interests. You also have the Page of Wands here. Okay. I'm just going to have a quick look at this and get back to you. Okay, Virgo, I get the sense that this reading is about you tapping into your creativity, potentially something new starting up that's going to be, that you're going to, create a legacy for yourself that you're going to be able to pass on. And it's going to help you to feel like more empowered, okay, more in alignment with your passions. It might be something that you are, in a sense, you have some experience in, but there might be aspects of this path that you are needing to learn some new things, perhaps. I get the feeling here that there are some things that you are finishing up with, and this could be old ways of old values, old beliefs, some old values and beliefs that you are discarding, and ideas, okay? Because there's a lot of change here afoot, okay, a lot of movement. But the really beautiful thing at the center here, Virgo, is you have this sword of clarity, this sword of personal truth, empowerment, okay? And the other interesting thing is that there may be people around you that are kind of wielding their swords and using them in, really weird ways that aren't necessarily aligned with their personal truth. Okay. But I don't know that that's going to affect you too much, because I feel that you're learning from the situation, okay? You're honing your skills. You're kind of in some ways observing what other people are doing. And you're kind of understanding that, because everyone has subconscious drives, that it's sort of just a part of the big story. It's part of the big picture. And I think you're getting also coming to understand your own subconscious and getting clearer on, you know, what's true for you and what isn't true anymore. You know, your creativity or your inner child is kind of really wanting to express here. And I think you're tuning into what, you know, makes your heart sing. Okay. And just recently there's some, you know, some caring and nurturing that's coming in. Maybe this is something you've been directing towards yourself. Maybe there's, you know, you've been doing some more self-love and self-care. I'm just going to clarify the Ten of Swords up there just to see. You could be feeling a bit tired and worn out at the moment, but I think it's going to be followed. You know, maybe this because of something's finished that you put a lot of effort into. I feel like it's going to be replaced, or the next thing for you, Virgo, is going to be, you know, more in alignment for you, basically. Let's just do that again. Thanks, Spirit. Just want to clarify the 10. Yeah, we have the Lovers that's just popped out here. This is about, you know, self-understanding. It can also be about something that you really love to do that you are going to start to manifest, or it's going to come into your awareness and start being, you know, integrated in your life more. Or it could even be a person, or, you know, business partner, or a person that you resonate with that's going to come in and assist you in that process. You also have the Nine of Wands. So whilst there's some things that you're letting go of and dissolving here, you are becoming masterful in a particular area here, Virgo. Okay. And you have the 9, but then you have the 8 of Wands. So this is moving forward with whatever you feel that you wish to develop. You know, whatever aspect of your being and your life and your skills, talents, abilities, gifts that you're wanting to move forward with is, you know, what Spirit's saying. Yes, move forward with that. And if you need to change and tweak things, you know, don't be afraid to do that. I'm going to clarify the 5 of Wands now as well. Okay, it's clarified by the Moon. Let's put that at center, clarified by the Moon and the 3 of Wands. So, yeah, this is about kind of, I guess, when you are mixing with others, looking at your subconscious, you know, what's driving you to learn as you mix with others, sort of observing yourself. And the 3 of Wands is about, you know, getting ready to take the next step. So, but there could also be something about conflict. If there's some things that you feel are in conflict at the moment, maybe it's looking at, you know, your subconscious, you know, do you subconsciously seek out conflict because perhaps you grew up with a lot of conflict and you're sort of used to that. But maybe there's going to be a takeoff point. Yeah, you have the Moon twice in your reading. So looking at your subconscious drives and, you know, habits and beliefs and values is something that you might want to be looking at this time as well, Virgo. Let's clarify the 5 of Swords now. Five of Swords. Okay. The Knight of Wands has just jumped itself out. So this could be a warning to not engage in this type of thing, which is, you know, this person here is trying to win at all costs, and other people are just kind of moving away in disgust or despair, or just going, well, this person's just not, you know, we're not going to be playing games or engaging in this sort of ego competition. And Virgo, if you tend to, you know, if you tend to become involved in these sorts of situations, it's sort of maybe saying to be wary of that. And yeah, to sort of move on from it, because, you know, it's really about looking at your happiness, your emotional fulfillment, and whether or not, this is actually an emotionally fulfilling situation. Is it or is it not? Okay. Whatever that, this could be sort of to do with the thing that's wrapping up, this Ten of Swords here. So it might be that, you're looking at, and this is external energy, so Five of Swords is external stuff to you, so other people, other things outside of your being going on around you. And it might be just saying, to really look at, is it going to be conducive to your personal happiness moving forward, to continue to deal with it to the extent that you are? Maybe it's about reducing your involvement in some way with that. Let's clarify the moon. I can always do with some clarification. And this might be alluding to your moon sign as well. So if you have you might want to check out your moon sign in the other readings, okay? For instance, if you have, like moon in Scorpio or moon in Cancer or something, check out the Cancer or Scorpio readings, for example. Okay. Okay, King of Wands has come face up. Let's go with that. Interesting, isn't it? The King of Wands is the overall energy for the reading, okay, which is about you moving into a stronger position within yourself, doing what makes you happy, getting really clear and aligned, but in, with your personal truth. And this will create a legacy that you'll be able to pass on, sort of almost by default. That's what's kind of going to happen, quite likely, if that resonates. And here we have this subconscious thing. So if there's subconscious blocks or things that you feel that are holding you back, maybe if you have, maybe you're thinking, for example, that maybe you're not able to do this thing or whatever it is. Is that a subconscious, is that a truth, or is it an illusion? Like, given everything you've done, is it quite reasonable to expect that you could do this? Or given everything you've done, is it unrealistic for you to expect that you could do this? So there's an element of really looking at what's realistic, what's doable, because the Knight of Wands is more or less here to say, yes, you can get mastery over this. The Knight of Wands is really passionate, can be sort of spiritual as well, but really good at managing things, having a good focus, being able to achieve. So it's saying, yes, you can achieve whatever you wish to put your mind to. And in particular, if your subconscious and conscious aspects, or your ego and your higher self are on the same page, anything is possible. Okay. Let's clarify the center now. Spirit, for you, Virgo. Actually, we're going to clarify the Knight of Cups first, because we just want to see if that's to do with a person that's come in, or no, it's your intuition. It's your higher self, your inner wisdom, or someone who is wise and intuitive and is sort of helping you out, okay? Either or both of those things. Could be your intuitive aspect. You're intuiting as to what you need to do to feel more loved and cared for. Okay. And supported and nurtured. Or there's someone else around you that's helping you with that, or both. Which is really nice. I just got to grab another one. Five of Cups. Yeah, there could be an aspect of, maybe there's some, maybe you've gone through some grief, a process, and you're working your way through that. It's almost like if this came before, it's like you're kind of healed. You're healing from this. Okay. Which is really nice. Okay. Which is nice. Page of Cups. Excuse me. Let's just see. Page of Cups. Well, the world has flipped their oh, actually, we have also the Two of Pentacles. Okay. Page of Cups clarified by the World, which is a beautiful balance between freedom and responsibility. Okay, and Two of Pentacles, which is your ability, Virgo, to be flexible, to be creative, to have balance, and to, yeah, also be practical and creative. But going with the flow, this is kind of really nice to come out with the Page of Cups, because if this is an artistic, creative sort of person that's, you know, in tune with their emotions and wanting to express their emotions more, this is a supportive energy, I would say. Okay, and this is going to be, you know, this is the outcome, the sort of the culminative feeling of that, which this is really beautiful, actually. Okay, that's sort of like your inner child, just going, yes, you know, there's going to be some new energies coming in to support you moving forward here, Virgo. I'm going to clarify the Eight of Wands, because that's a lot of sticks there. So let's just get some more visuals on that. Wow, okay. And here we have the Page of Swords. So maybe you're going to be learning new things. Okay, Page of Swords. Maybe you're going to be communicating new things or open to communication, study, learning, talking about, you know, to people about new things, and getting some ideas dropping in. You know, there could definitely be some downloads that are going to really move things along for you here, Virgo. The Ace of Swords also speaks about higher consciousness. So you may well be in your meditations kind of really tapping into some new energies there and getting some new ideas. Let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles at the end. Clarified by the Ten of Wands. Okay, so you've been working hard on creating this legacy here, Virgo. Let's grab one off the top. Boom. Hermit. So I have a feeling that this is going to be quite a spiritual thing for you. Whatever it is that you're creating here, Virgo, is really going to give you, you know, like a lot of joy, it's going to help you to feel grounded, centered, connected to spirit, your higher self. And you're probably going to be almost like maybe a guide for others as well. That's the other thing that's dropping in there. Yeah, a guide for others. And Two of Cups. Yeah. And this is, you know, the divine masculine and divine feminine aspects of you coming together in harmony. Really nice. Let's grab a card for energy for the center now, which was that new beginning, embarking on a new spiritual path. You know, possibly of higher consciousness. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, a really nice balance. So whatever this was, whatever this Ten of Swords was, you know, if that was exhausting and you've been dealing with conflict around you and everything, that was basically depleting your energy. Okay, I think you're going to be whatever this is here, this new thing is going to really help you to balance your energy out. Wow, we said balance energy out and temperance. This is about moderation, balance. Okay, better balance. Six of Pentacles and Temperance is like balance, a lot more harmony. You're going to be experiencing more harmony and alignment with your inner life and your outer life, or your inner being is going to be more reflected in your outer life. Okay, and the Sword of Truth at the center here. Like, this is just really, really awesome for you, Virgo. Okay. I really like that Temperance card. It's sort of almost like angelic, of course. So your angelic higher self coming forward as well. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. Well, we have the Five of Swords. So once again, just warning you to, you know, like not become too embroiled in ego dramas. Okay. I'm going to grab a card now from the Fairy Tarot as well. You are a mutable sign. No, sorry, you are a fixed air sign. However, Earth. You are mutable Earth, sorry. So, you know, you may be susceptible to other energies going on around you, but I think this is about you really focusing on your own happiness at this time, okay? And here we have Seven of Spring. This came out from a reading yesterday. Seven of Wands. And we just said about focusing on your thing. This says, be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. So, yeah. I mean, if you're having to, you know, back down from in this situation, if you're one of the people that are backing down, maybe it's just a matter of speaking your truth and then, you know, letting it sit. Let's grab another one here. Strength. Okay. Yep. And whatever this new thing is that you're doing, it's going to really strengthen you. As we've said, the overall reading energy for the reading is the King of Wands. It's been confirmed once again by the other deck as well, the other King of Wands. So your empowerment, okay, your strength, and here we have it. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges. The power of kindness and forgiveness. Time to embrace how wonderful you are, Virgo. Okay? Yes, indeed. This has been a long reading. Sorry about that. Eight of Winter. Let's just read this one too. This is the Eight of Swords. You have what it takes. If only you believe in yourself, thinking that you're powerless when you're not. A lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you need, possibly. Okay. Sorry, just had to sneeze then. Yeah. So if anything, Virgo, this is about you gaining confidence, gaining balance, moving into a new path, a new direction, and really moving into your mastery here. So I hope that's been helpful. Look forward to our next reading. In the meantime, have a great day, great week, and I'll see you again soon.